Enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear all to say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Ready? So say, hey, can you hear me? Okay. Okay.
Watching. I had my microphone. Oh no! Oh, well, this is Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis. We've got to do the re-intro again. Hello. Well, things were different today, so we're just gonna roll with it. Anyway, painting today with Toad Painting. We're finishing up the Kingdom Death Easter Twilight Night pinup, and I'm gonna do exclamation point multi. So if you guys want to watch us multi-stream, you can watch both of us at the same time, and it will be easy. Yeah. There you go. Thank you so much for that, Katie Lynch. I'm gonna give you 5 points for that. Thank you. Let's see, gift. YNCH.
Okay.
There we go, 5.
So
All right, let me go say hello to some of the people in my chat real quick. We got Eenie Minis, Katie Lynch, McLeod, Rizar BR, Arsenal 43, Easter Pinup.
Yeah, I did get a new camera actually. I had for last week. Yes.
Awesome.
I also got new internet too, so everything's better now. Thanks
right.
for noticing, Bro Square.
Say hello to everybody on my chat, Toad. And
hey everybody, how's it going?
for anybody who's
I can't see your chat right now.
never met you, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was a what?
Were you an IT guy at one point?
No, I was not. I've been a sorry, I got a technical issue on my side, so
I'm sorry.
I can't hear you on mine, unfortunately. No, it's fine. I did lots of odd jobs. I basically did painting as like very much a hobby thing and stuff I enjoyed.
Nice.
And then 6 years ago, I basically transitioned from like a hobbyist into a full-time commission painter, just because of friends and then some random strangers on the internet. So basically, like, oh yeah, you want to paint this stuff for me, and then I basically progressed to now I've been full-time painting for the last 6 years, just working painting, and then now I'm trying to transition into streaming as well. So,
you know, I think.
But I also.
Oh, go ahead.
So I also sculpt and stuff like that. So I also have another like web store called Rain City Hobbies, where I do bases and hobbies and stuff like that. So like I've done a lot of Kingdom Death bases. You might see some like those screaming faces and stuff like that.
Yes.
So, yes, I've done a lot of cool, interesting, fun bases and accessories and stuff like that for a lot of Kingdom Death stuff. Because when it first came out, there was no bases for like any of the large stuff. So
right.
And so yeah.
One thing I do like about the Kingdom Death fan base is that they, you know, if there isn't something that, you know, we need, somebody will make it.
Yeah.
I like. So we've been painting this Easter Twilight Night pinup. You guys can see I've got her on my screen right now. And yeah, there is I just picked a cat hair off my, we have an emote for that too. So, real quick, before we get any farther in the streaming, I wanted to suggest, I'm going to be picking out a clip of the week for my audience, for my Facebook and my Instagram and stuff. So if you guys who are watching happen to see a cool like stretch where I'm teaching something, or maybe something funny happens on my stream, and you clip it.
Yeah, she is Bro Squared.
I will clip. Sorry. I will give you guys credit, and I'll feature it on my social media. So that's something I'm doing in the near future. So if you want to take part in that, please feel free to give it a try.
Sorry, I thought you were...
Lovely cat hairs.
Yeah, I always try and dust mine off. I have a little, I've got a makeup brush I stole from my girlfriend, so I just like feel light dusting. She doesn't like that.
Thank you for the follow.
I know.
Campbell Cook.
I hate when
980.
Every time like you steal a model and you get like hairs you can't normally see, like little fluff, and it starts becoming like little white strands.
Yeah.
Like almost invisible before, but then you get this like the coating of like the just makes it like white, and you have like a little furry model, and it's like, I don't want this. It's not what I want.
Armin's Rad, thank you for the raid.
Very much
Mad
like
love.
This kind of style, this kind of Bro Squared. They all designed by Adam Poots, or does he have like a bunch of designers with him? It's like
he's got his designers for sure.
Okay, yeah, because he definitely has a certain type of woman. They're very
right.
Again, all the swaps.
They have an aesthetic.
Yeah, they're very wide hips. I'm trying to think of some like PG kind of like term. Buxom, I guess.
Decoy Paint, Pinot, thank you so much for the follow.
I guess you'd say they're very wide hipped and wide chested. That's a okay term to say on Twitch. Definitely check out all the other stuff, Bro Squared. They're very good. The monsters are acquired taste and not very PG, just to let you know.
Well, I finished most of the front of my miniature, And I've got a few things like her sword hilt and like the other side of her sword. But other than that, I'm really ready to move on to the back of her, which for those of you watching, she has a back, that's for sure. Baby got back. And so, hang on one second. I need to get some, not Agrexer's shade, some, there we go, Reichland flesh shade, because it's looking a little chalky, and I like to put this on flesh tones just to give things a little bit more of a, what do you call it? Satin
Warmer
finish,
hue?
maybe a little bit of a satin finish.
Do you seal your models afterwards?
What?
Do you put like a varnish, like a dull or a gloss coat over top of it?
I do, but
is retain all this, like the
there's
kind of like,
yeah, it just gives it a different, it like kind of blends all the brush strokes together too. Does that make sense?
okay. So I find that if I have a really shiny model, I just hit it with dull coat, it removes all the
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, basically the glaze will do it as well. So I'm doing that now. It also gives it some shadows where I need them.
So I'm just right now basically using a blackish brown mixture of inks just to basically fill in all the holes I'm missing. So lots of like parts where like where her ankles are and stuff. It just
I just got
basically where the flesh is touching like another item. I want to basically darken it and give it like a border. So I'm just using a blackish brown ink just to get rid of it.
okay.
And also just like a very dark shade.
Hey, Monica's
Sorry.
sound girl, how are you? Damo is
taking a
here.
In this.
We've got some names on here that I haven't seen in a while. It's awesome.
That's good.
All right, I just got the ink all over the back of the little ghost guy, so I've got to touch ups. There we go.
Okay.
All right. She's got some sort of weird keychain thing on her back, and like I said, the rest of her shoes I'm doing in sort of a non-metallic gold. I need to get my ochre and like a burnt colored brown, like this orange leather. I'm lining up my non-metallic gold colors right now.
I'm just going straight silver. I'm lazy. I'm just doing all the metals are gonna be silver.
Yeah, that's totally fine. A little bit of brown leather. And then I feel like I need to look at a reference. So I'm gonna go and Google real quick. Non-metallic gold recipe. So I don't ever try to like invent the wheel, right? A million people have made their non-metallic gold, so I don't need to do it myself. Okay. And I will image search. Here we go.
I'm just
There's
pretty
one.
simple. I just try and do whatever looks good.
All right, so I think I've got, this is what I've got. I've got sort of a pastel yellow, a ochre yellow, my brown, and then I've got a little orangey tone, and then I also have my white over here. And I think that with that, I'm good to go. That sounds good enough.
I could use like a really saturated bloodstone, and then
Yeah.
I just use like sulfur yellow and go to a white basically.
Yeah. Bloodstone is
Looks-
satin, so I can't use that with my Kingdom Death paints because they're flat. It won't, they'll kind of they'll not play nice together, right?
Oh, okay. I don't use only use one brand, so I don't never have that problem.
Ah. So let's see, I'm gonna go with my ochre as my base here. I've already got, well, not my base, but as my, I already have my sort of bloodstone colored down.
Okay. I do like the reverse. I do the yellow first.
You do the yellow first, yeah. That's kind of what I'm looking at with this recipe. That's why I'm going back over stuff.
Nothing wrong with that. I make sure all her creases are got dark. You don't have like some white in the crease.
Yeah.
That just looks terrible. Oh. I need to change this camera. I'm doing a new setup today, so I'm just a little different for me. Let's see.
So, as far as like last stream, I finished this Slender Man. I don't know if you can see this, Toad, but we went ultra creepy with him. We got lots of like crazy dark browns and oranges and reds, and he turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with him.
Oh yeah, no, he's very cool.
Yeah, and then there's the back. He's like a little beetle. And then we started on this new one. This is the Kingdom Death Last Bard. And she's a very weird model. So yeah, I got her badonkadonk covered up, but it pretty much looks the same as that one. And so...
Oh, she's really cool. I like the skin tone. I like that. I like that bluish kind of purpley.
Thank you so much for that tip, Talagar. Really, really appreciate it. Mad love. So yeah, I'm in a Kingdom Death streaming streak right now, so I'm pretty excited.
Doing a split screen today, if you can check it out.
Oh, you want me to check yours? Hold on one second.
No, sorry, no, I was talking to a person out of all around.
Ooh,
I don't know how to pronounce them.
Hold yours still for 1 second so we can show them side by side. Like,
you want a front shot?
Yeah, I want to, we can look at them together. Yeah, you've got more of a tan girl, and they look really cool together.
The one leg is the like the nylon kind of thing,
right?
And the other one's the pale.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Are you gonna do a little freehand on the mesh?
No.
Do it.
Oh, maybe. But I'll be doing the last. You
can do that off. You can do that off cam too if it's too stressful.
I mean, I could. I don't know. I'm just trying to make everything else look better because like that leg is okay, but a lot of other parts need a lot more love. Oh,
my chat got away from me. I'm going to answer some questions. Equi says, do you have any of the sacred Devlin mud stashed away? I do not. I've heard so many things. Do you have any of that, Toad? I've never even used it before.
It's GW, and I haven't used GW stuff in a while.
Oh, that's right. You use
I have is like,
mostly Privateer Press. That's right. Yeah, I'm not old school enough for that. I'm old school nerd, but I'm not an old school painter. Fairly, only 5 years on the painting scene. Huh? Monica says, what a booty. That's awesome. Where do you get your paint shakers from? Do I have paint shakers? Oh, the little, so I think I got some from Slow Fuse. He's got like the web store, and then I got some from Scale 75, the USA store. Those the steel ones I got from Scale 75, and the glass ones I got from Slow Fuse. Yeah. Where are those monsters at on the Discord? Oh, I don't have them on the Discord yet, but I'll be posting them fairly soon. I'm not so good at posting my gallery shots on Discord. I keep forgetting to. All right, look at this little tiny gold glints. Hopefully that will look like gold. Yeah, Aquay says use the metal beads at your own risk, since even stainless can eventually oxidize. That's true. I knew a friend who got a very kind of low quality stainless steel ball
Oh no.
And he rusted out his entire scale 75 set. It's pretty sad.
It's better than him hurting himself, I guess, because he can like poison.
Sure, right.
That's also. Don't poison yourself. This is why I use privateer press paints, because lower chances.
Low.
Poison. So I'm a brush licker, so.
Right.
Lots of
privateer press are one of the few paints that I would trust to brush lick.
Yeah. I lick it a lot.
I like it a lot. And then let's see. Yeah, use marine quality stainless. Spear says they're guaranteed to use in seawater. That's awesome.
So Bro Square, it's actually like a bunny-shaped lantern that's got some like smoke coming out of it. So I'm doing like a yellow light, and then the smoke is kind of pinkish, and then any kind of shadow is kind of blue. So that's why I get the pink to like the purple kind of effect.
So what is it everybody in our chat's been up to as far as painting? What have you guys been working on hobby-wise? Anything cool? All right, good. Go. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Scale 75 Kickstarter backer kit went out, and I ended up going all in on the Scale 75 artist colors, because as you guys know, I've been using those and I really have been happy and loving them. I got all of their new colors.
Got the ink pooling too much in one area. Your armpit.
You got ink in her armpit?
Well, I got too much pool in your armpit. Hard to see. It's like that.
I gotcha.
That hair is blocking a lot of the.
Right. Same here.
Let's see. The pinups are like quite random. They're mostly like, this one's like an Easter one.
Right.
With all the eggs and the bunnies, and so. I guess lots of seasonal stuff, because there's Halloween and stuff like that, and
right.
Like there's also like a Santa Claus one too. So sorry.
There's a Valentine's Day cake girl, and yeah, I think he's kind of realized that those are popular and he's going for those.
Well, they're very cute models and they're very fun, right? So
yeah.
And it's a nice chance to, like, you know, change up your repertoire. It's not like have to be all like grim dark and whatever.
Right.
Yeah, these are very cute and sexy and all the badonkadonk stuff.
I'm actually going to be creating a website very soon, and I'm going to be selling those pinups on my website, because they're really a little bit risque for like, you know, Facebook and Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
And this way I can have like an 18+ section on my website and not worry about getting Facebook banned.
That does sound scary. Because I do a lot of social media on my Facebook.
Yeah. I'm just using a little bit of red right now to kind of line the leather straps, because I don't want to use black. It'd be too dark. There you go. Dark red instead.
Trying to darken some areas with some blue ink. Hopefully I don't ruin it. Oh,
Tamlin Nagog. Wait, let me see if I can say Tamlin Nagon. Nanog. I said it right. There we go. Tamlin Nanog. Working on the Trollkin Northkin from the getting those models done. That's pretty cool. Tiny Test says, I'm not sure how I get the other stuff like metal paints and whatnot on the backer pit. Ooh, I would just message on the Kickstarter, because I don't know. I think you're supposed to put them in your basket, but I didn't add anything extra, so I don't know. Eeny Minis is halfway done painting the dung beetle knight for their personal set. Awesome. Katie Lynch is painting again this Sunday, breaking a 5-year no painting streak. Guys, I think we need to stop and give Katie some hype. You're gonna, that's a major goal. That's a major thing for me, is when somebody gets a painting, what do you like, a non-painting streak, and they finally end it. Let's give some hype. There we go. That's awesome.
It's very good. Kind of weird. I always paint every day, so it's like not painting for like 5 years is just really alien to me. I guess it's also my job, so.
Of course,
if I'd be out of work. I'd be out of work if I did that.
Yeah, definitely. Feel free to send me an anonymous survivor, Ikoi, when the boss lets you. That'd be great. You'll have to be rehabbing all your paints this week, so built a jigsaw shaker. New medium thinners arrived today. You'll be tackling that. That's awesome. So, oh, you're gonna rehab. You know, Katie, just like what you might, some of those paints are gonna be okay. Some of them, just throw them away and get new ones, because you can rehab some paints, but some you're just better off getting new. But just don't try to resurrect a paint that doesn't easily come back to life, right?
I find metallics they die very quickly in there.
Yeah, metallics. Any paints in the small pots often get, if it's got hard pieces in it, it's probably gone.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, I'm just layering up my yellow gold here. Well, Mike and I went to a reptile expo this past weekend.
I saw pictures.
Yeah.
Alligator. It's pretty cool.
It was a blast. I'd never been to something like that before. And that was pretty cool. We're gonna start a bioactive tank for our geckos, hopefully, after we get back from Australia. It'll give them a little bit more activity, hopefully, because they'll be able to crawl around.
A little more stimuli, basically, so they don't get so bored.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Currently, one of them is getting a little bit chunk.
You have a little hamster wheel or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lizard hamster wheel. There we go.
I wonder if they have like those, because a lot of like cats, for example, have those little like machines.
Cat wheels.
that
I've
put
seen
food
those.
in. No, but it's actually for food, basically. It's like just like help stimulate them. So it's also for dogs too. To like it basically hides the food, and then the cat
Oh, a
or
Kong.
animal has to.
Yeah, they do that for bigger lizards, not the small ones though.
Oh.
Maharoon, hello. After the Vallejo went bad, after sitting 8 months around the house, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Captain Madlove. Yeah, some paint has a shelf life and some doesn't. P3 will live a long time as long as it's kept airtight.
Yeah, they're quite thin, so they.
Right.
And these are very high quality company that makes the paints for them. Like
Elbrun said they went 4 years without touching paints until about 2 months ago and only lost 3 pots. That is really amazing. That's amazing. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna try to paint the back of this sword. That's good. And then the white. That's good enough.
Hey, now I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure.
true.
No, it looks good. Don't worry. I trust you.
They call him Ben. Says they've seen other painters on Twitch working on KD. Oh, cool. You got paid for writing stuff, and so you're tempted to get the base set. You should get the base set. So much fun.
Yes.
It is. I know it's a big chunk to invest in, but if you think of it like an heirloom game, something that you're gonna play for a long time, and maybe, you know, like that's gonna be like for us, like it's replaced my other miniature games.
What was that?
Not Privateer Press, but War Machine Hordes.
Oh,
Right?
okay, you used to play.
Yeah,
What faction?
I played Circle.
Oh, cool. Orvana, maybe?
I liked. No, I didn't play Morvana. I mean, I had her, but I really liked Kaya. She was my girl.
Oh, yeah. Which one? The one riding wolf or.
Both of the ones. I like both of the ones.
Huh?
But I also, who else did I play? The gal who, there was another one that you can play beasts.
Well, Kaya was a beast.
There was a new one. The new chick.
Oh, like.
She played like a Crix. She played like a Crix player.
No.
She could do frenzy her beasts
Yeah,
and
a single
stuff.
model, or was she on a horse? Was she on a?
She was on her own. She was the base boss, the new base box.
Oh, she was like a spell slinger.
Like, yeah.
Okay. I
Here's my
haven't actually
white.
seen her. I haven't seen her played, so.
All right, I'm adding the white from my. There we go.
Let's try.
Thank you so
You
much
use
for
that-
subscribing,
those
Geeky
orange
Girl
ones
Games.
last
We're
time,
gonna
did
write
you?
your name down.
I'm gonna try some of that.
Mad love. All right, I'm writing down one of my subscribers.
Mm. I think it's actually quite good for doing. I actually quite like that.
Yay! Mad love. 12 months in a row. That's awesome. Thank you. You got your blue heart. Yes, you did. So when a subscriber hits a year on my channel, they get a little icon next to their, well, they have, any subscriber gets a heart icon, but when it gets to a year, they get a little, it changes to blue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Tam Lagog had a question. Thank you for the follow, Captain Mad Love. Let's see. Okay, just a quick reminder, anybody having questions for me, do ask Shoshie's Minis before, so that way I'll make sure to see it. Tamlin Nagog said, I backed the Scale 75's Kickstarter, and I'm thinking about adding some of their other lines. Do the neon paints or the inks stand out compared to other companies? The inks are really nice. I've not tried the neons yet. I need to get those. I'm sponsored by Scale 75, so I just need to message them and say, hey, send me a box of those. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, I don't know. I imagine they're probably as good as the rest of Scale 75's paints. So if that's any indication, they're probably pretty good. Damo just subscribed.
I've
Thank
never
you
used this
so
stuff, so I
much,
can't
Damo. He always, let's see here. Wow, 19 months in a row. Oh my goodness. Tier
Fantastic.
3. Damo, you get, so I give my tier 3 subscribers a half-hour video coaching. All you gotta do is message me and we can set that up. Thank you. Brush, I left my brush. There we go. All right.
I'm just gonna use like a blue ink just to remove all the shadows and stuff like that.
Ah.
Along the eggs.
One of the things I learned about non-metallic metal is it's just really, really important to line your edges with the white.
Yes, it's all edge work, I find, non-metallics.
A lot, yeah, it is. It is. And you know what's funny? Because I started out in privateer press, you know, non-metallic was my go-to, and so I never did. Sorry, true metallic was my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do non-metallic for a long time. And then I was told, though, that getting better at non-metallic metal can actually make your true metallic better. And I have found that to be true.
Well, isn't true metallics basically a combination of non-metallics and
pretty much, yeah.
metallic?
Yeah.
Because you basically you're just highlighting the areas with light color underneath when you add the metallics over top, right? So it's
right.
It's like a blend of two of the both. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, did you notice I got my nails done? I didn't say anything. I was waiting for it. It's called Berry Fairy Fun. That's the color. You can tell today is the first day of spring, which means my seasonal affective disorder is going to be going away, which is awesome.
What is that? I've never.
Seasonal affective. So I'm sure that you've heard of it at some point because Canadians get it, because it's basically when you're not getting enough sunlight in the winter, you get the blues, you get depressed.
I like the winter. That's not my favorite. Fall is my favorite. I love the clouds. So I don't know. It's very pretty. It's like how do you get sad when it's like so many different colors? Like all the trees are changing and sorry. I mean, that is
well, I'm the opposite. I do not enjoy winter. Winter does not enjoy me.
I do not enjoy summer. Summer is too bright, too hot, too everything.
Yeah, well, there is such a thing as reverse seasonal affective disorder. It's just not as well known.
I don't get depressed. I just get irritated. Everything's so sticky. Everything is so like, why is everything so sticky? I don't like sweating.
Right, that looks way better now that she's got her gold boots on. I like that.
I'm giving her like white colors on a boot, same with her cuffs. Kind of like a Playboy bunny kind of thing. So I'm just gonna.
Teviston, 14 months. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Geeky Girl loves winter, does not like the heat.
Good for you. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, you're not. A lot of people like winter. I'm just, like I said, winter doesn't like me. My brain doesn't like it, rather. We were talking about snowbirding one day.
Oh.
Where you like live in one place during the winter and then fly down south for the summer. I would love that.
My parents do that. They have a sailboat. They go to Panama every year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I think we're getting very close to being done with this girl.
Oh no, she came off her thing. It's fine.
All right.
She landed on her feet. She's very cat-like.
So I feel like I'm almost done with her. I'm gonna give her some. Oh, I forgot to highlight her little keychain thing back here. Mike, I can hear that.
Yeah. Shortcut for.
Oh, well, that's a pain.
Closing up.
I'm sorry. Ugh,
What's happening?
like a tech thing.
Oh.
See the white. These little grommets. That looks good. I like that. Okay. Now, last little highlights on the back of these little underpants or whatever these are.
Underpants?
He's got
Or-
some kind of leotard thing on, right?
Yeah, it's her tiny protection.
Right? All right. I got little. She's got these weird little metal things by her ears.
Yeah, I have no idea what those things are.
I'm not really sure what they are either, but got to paint both of those. All right, the cat.
Her bunny lantern is very psychotic looking, I gotta say.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's kind of.
It's like super evil looking.
It is. It's a horror lantern thing. I definitely was able to affect the glow from it, though, on her.
Okay.
I was worried that since I picked a more pastel palette, I wasn't going to be able to get that.
That worked fine.
Oh, cool. Greek Knuckles has been replacing all the bulbs in this house with daylight spectrum. It's been working. I did that too. And my husband doesn't like how bright everything is.
There's a difference between spectrum and brightness.
Hello.
The light spectrum doesn't require a 200 watt bulb.
These are like white daylight almost, I think, Monica. Macca, hello. How are you? Warm daylight. I would say, I don't know, I don't know. I feel like they might be cold.
There's different levels of daylight, isn't there? It's
Right.
Like, so you can go for like whatever you like.
All right, last thing. I think I'm gonna just give her a few little highlights on her skin back here, on her bootay. See if I can make this work. That worked. I think.
You sound surprised.
Well, sometimes the paint will make a coffee stain, and it'll be very,
Oh, the bathtub effect?
yeah,
Kind
it will be really obvious, and I don't like that. Do one over there on the shoulder, and another one right here. Don't know if this can work.
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Her butt is banging. Now I'm going to use a flesh tone over the top of that. Hopefully it won't be so bright. Yeah, I had some happy lights at one point. I have a light box that I put by my bed, and then I use it in the morning.
Oh, to paint it?
Nope, not for my painting. It's for just my seasonal depression.
Oh.
It helps a ton. There we go. That's a better highlight. It's more flesh toned, it's not so white. Bing. Do you make sound effects when you paint sometimes?
Only when I'm screwing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It mainly involves the saying no, no, no quite a few times.
I make sound effects. I'll be like, bing, or I'll say something like, that, you know, that's pretty, or I'll say, Pam. I'll say Pam, like kind of like Emerald. I'm like Emerald.
I kind of sing a little bit sometimes, like, oh no, no.
Oh no, no, no.
Yeah.
All right, last we're gonna do a little layer of basic flesh over everything. That will dull it out a little bit. There we go. See, that smooths it all out. There's a nice cat hair for you. There we go. Get that off. Always right on the smoothest part that you're trying to paint, right? That piece of lint that you're trying to...
I don't have a cat. It's not
that's
a real
good.
cat.
Bing, ding, ding.
You still working on the booty?
Yeah. We gave it highlights. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more rosy. Some of this
I mean, like it's been
pink flesh. Because it's very yellow right now. You talk to yourself, Monica Sound Girl, when you paint. There we go. So that little bit of reddish just brought that back to life.
Gave her some color.
Yeah.
She's not undead anymore.
Right. I like to put rosy on areas where there's more, whatchamacallit, like more blood vessels, like elbows and knees and cheekbones.
Is it more blood flow or is it thinner skin? Because like
Both.
I know your knuckles.
Both. Yeah.
Both? Oh.
Yeah.
And there's more blood vessels in the booty for some reason.
Is there?
Well, why is it red then? Because you're giving her
Well,
a
she's
little bit of variety,
bending.
so-
Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm making it sexy. Shush.
A little bit of a... Well, I never put red on the butt unless like there's some kind of like it's being like abused somehow, right?
No,
like,
it's not. It doesn't look like that. I haven't gone that far. You just give it a hint.
Okay.
Rosy booty. Yep. Shake that booty. That's what my chat is saying. There we go. I'm gonna get over here and make this little kneecap a little bit rosy too. Because sometimes when you're painting these models, especially when you're doing it in this anime kind of style, they can get a little, on the plastic side, they can look a little plastic. But if you just bring back that little rosiness, it can make them seem a little bit more alive. A little bit of life. That's good. And I'm going to add a little bit of red color to these little creatures, whatever these bunny creatures.
I'm kind of leaving my creatures kind of monotone because they're the furry, I think, right? So there's not too much color to them except for the
Yeah,
teeth.
just a little bit. I don't want to draw the eye away, but I want to, because I put some nice color in her hat, so I'm kind of mirroring that.
In her bonnet.
Yeah.
Just trying to get them skin to look a little better, a little less.
Good. I like that. All right, I'm done with her pretty much. And I've got this little. He's got cat hair on his. Hold on.
Yeah, next 5 hours is removing cat hair from the miniature. Now.
Right, this little piece here. This guy. Look at him. So, first I have to get the cat hair off. Oh, it's on there good too. Come on.
Many layers of paint. It's probably because you used ink on that part, didn't you?
I
Inked it.
used Bondic. It's in the Bondic.
Oh no.
It's all right. I got it. I think I got it. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint this, and then I'm gonna glue it to her because he's supposed to be biting her ear, and getting it to stick is not. You know what? There's no room to pin it, is there? No.
Yeah.
There's no way to pin it because he's so
tiny.
tiny.
Yes, tiny guy.
There's a big chunk of super glue on his teeth.
Oh no. Let's call it spinach or something.
Thank you for the follow. I'm not sure how I say that name. Can you help me say that, Mike? KGXV11. But that's a Roman numeral. Here we go, I got it. All right, so, come on. He's got these little cool, like little hand fingers. I don't know if you guys can see these little hand fingers underneath him.
Grab your little hands.
Right.
Creeper.
Grabby hands.
Well, the other ones don't have any hands, like the ones that are hatching.
Hands
like,
are a theme in Kingdom Death. I don't know if you've noticed that.
There's many extremities that are themes in
That's
that.
true.
Like, there's
Anatomy.
Yeah, so lots of anatomy in it. One, there's normally a ton of it. Like, if there should be one hand, there's like maybe 100 hands. If there's supposed to be 1 foot, there's maybe 100 feet. Same with faces. And yeah. There's no sea of like. Never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. There's so many things that could have been
Right.
in death.
So people are
Like-
telling me that the red made a huge difference. They thought it was good.
In the booty?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, everyone's a live booty, right? And everyone's a.
Right. No dead
Fake
booty.
Ooh. It's Kingdom Death, you never know.
Right. True.
Franken lady?
All right. I'm painting the bunny biting her ear, or whatever he is. He's a little ghost bunny. I'm painting him,
Rabbit,
I'm painting him
whatever it's called.
pink. Rignako says, so he's working on an albino lizard skin tone for Conjira, which is one of the dragons from, I think, Creature Caster. I'm not 100% sure on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was slightly stuck on how he was going to go about that, and then he remembered my skin tips from when oh yeah, I showed him some tips on how to paint skin while I was in town. So yeah, there's that, and also our mutual friend Michelle. She knows she's painting albino right now also, so you could ask her.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of albino gators, and they're like interesting combination of like pink and like cream. It's very cool.
We saw an albino iguana at the reptile show, and it was really cool. It had a lot more yellow tones in it than you'd imagine.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of gators, and they have like the creamy yellow tones and the pinks, which makes it very cute looking. Pink always makes things look.
It
I don't
does.
know, look friendly and like petable, but I don't think you want to pet those kind of creatures.
Gator would be scary still.
Well, I think it was one of the smaller varieties, so it's like maybe like a couple feet long.
We saw a whole alligator at the reptile show. It was It was in
I've
the
been working
lobby,
some
laying on the
photo of
carpet,
alligator.
and I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't even want to see parts of an alligator in a.
I guess there
animal show.
it goes to Boy Scout meetings and stuff, so it's tame or something.
Oh, it's like a mascot.
I don't know. It's just huge. The real alligator.
That's cool.
Okay, I'm almost done painting this guy. He's a weird creature.
Oop.
And there's little pieces of stuff coming off of him also.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to being done. So a little bit touching up to
Yeah.
do. But just gotta. What was it? What did I want to do? I forgot. Okay, yeah, the cuffs basically. The cuffs going.
Don't forget to sign your mini once you send it to me.
Oh really? Oh, what do you want?
I like
the
it on the
booty or
bottom.
the,
I sign mine on the bottom.
Oh, not the booty. Okay.
No, don't sign the booty.
Do a little kiss or whatever, like a tattoo, like a.
Thank you, Brown Chuck. Brown Chuck, I like that. Into mattified Vallejo inks. So you can matte an ink by kind of putting it through a airbrush. I think that helps it. You can spray dull coat over it. You can mix it with, there's a product by Badger, and I can't remember the name of it. Somebody, if you know it, I'm gonna give you 5 points for telling us. But it basically, do you know it, Toad?
No, I don't.
But there's a
Let's use dull coat afterwards.
there's a product by Badger that will dull anything, and it's amazing.
There's an AK interactive varnish.
Yeah.
Called Ultra Matte, and
Ultra
it's
Matte.
amazing. Okay.
This is different though. This is it's something that you can put in your paints when you airbrush, like a mattifier or something like that.
I've never heard of that, but that sounds like a varnish to me.
Yeah. I'm getting these ears. And paint over his eyes, and I'll paint those eyes in a minute. All right, he's almost done.
That's
I'll
good.
set him down for a second. I'm gonna read chat. And let's see. Let me see if I can find that product by Badger because I think it's helpful. Badger airbrush. Yeah, I don't see it. Wait, maybe that's it. Nope. I did not see it. That's okay. Gale 75 is pretty awesome. I really like it, Monica. They're really matte, especially these artist acrylics. These are really matte. Okay, so one other thing, I'm gonna use a tiny bit of this, not green ink. I need the turquoise ink. Where is that? There it is. Turquoise ink by P3. The P3 makes some of the best inks, I think. I really like them.
I really like all their paints. I don't know, do you use it with mixing mediums or just do you apply it straight on? I always use mixing mediums for a lot of my inks.
You mean P3's inks?
Yeah, when I use P3 paint or inks, I always try and use mixing mediums. It really helps.
Oh, okay. No, I like their inks a lot.
But do you use mixing mediums with it?
I just use them straight. I use them straight.
Oh.
I use them as a glaze, as like a really dense glaze, like on like right here. I put it on her sword to help me like create a transition. Right there.
Oh, okay. From one color to another color?
And then sometimes I'll stick them into shadows because inks dry slightly shiny.
You want a shiny shadow? I don't like shiny
Shadow,
shadows.
yeah, you want. So there's something about shadows when they're a little shiny, they appear deeper.
Hmm.
You
I was
don't
like
believe
my
me.
shadow's black and
You
dark.
doubt me, Toad. No.
No, I'm not doing it. I just my personal preference is I like it. I like my because when I do like things that have like a gloss to them, I always try and make sure the recesses don't have any gloss to them at all.
Try it the other
Except maybe,
way.
like,
See what
blood
happens.
for-
Try it the other way sometimes.
Well, I have it right now because I've used a lot of inks on this lady, and a lot of recesses are shiny, and it just gives it like a white sheen to it. I don't know.
Oh, am I buzzing? Who's buzzing? Hey, Rainer, how's it going? Am I buzzing, Mike?
No,
Okay.
I have no idea what he's referencing.
Oh, okay.
Do you actually mean buzzing like a sound?
I don't know.
About something?
Mini Den is buzzing. I don't even know. Oh, Miniatures Den is buzzing. Hello, Mini Den. How are you? Let me check something. I wanted to make sure I'm following Mini Den because I think I'm not. No, yes, I am. Okay, good. I don't know why I wasn't. I thought I wasn't. I am. Okay, good. I'm going to really quick put in my chat multi-stream because we are multi-streaming right now. And I want to make sure. Oh, I saw that. Congrats.
This was all.
Multi-stream. There we go. So we are doing a multi-stream with me and Toad painting. We're painting this Kingdom Death Easter Pinup with the donk. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
they all
noticed,
have
like, on
donks.
camera, you can see all the areas that maybe need a little better blending. And now I'm getting all picky about my stuff a little bit. So, but anyway,
I'm gonna do a lot of cleaning up of mine after
Yeah.
done streaming. A lot of
anyway, what I
blending.
was going to say was that we're painting these for each other, and so yeah. And then we'll be exchanging them, which I'm very excited about. And I just got a mega big giant piece of lint across her butt. Oh man, I can't get it off.
As long as there's no wet paint there,
I
it's
got it.
fine.
I got it.
Good. I don't want lint on my miniature. I'm assuming you make your whole
Since
butt
I've
extra.
tried the new scale paints and come from an artistic background, are the new scale paints a heavy body? I would say yes and no. They're both. So I'm gonna show them the difference between a heavy body paint and the scale paints, if that's okay.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
This is a Schmenke heavy body acrylic paint
Let's see.
right here. And there it is on the finger right there. And then this is the artist acrylic. It's very similar in consistency. So I would say somewhat, yes. The biggest difference though is that this one is going to dry satin and this one is going to dry matte. But also in the opacity, watch this. So this gets very transparent. You can see my skin through it. And obviously these aren't the same colors, but I did a, you can go on my YouTube channel and see see how the different colors, I did a whole demo on them, so you can check it out. And there's a big difference between the two, for sure. Oops, now I got all over my new nail job.
Didn't last very long.
Yes. There we go. All right, let's get back to painting some more girl.
I'm basically done. I'm just doing
Yeah,
nitpicking
I
stuff
just
right
need to
now.
finish this little dude right here.
Mm.
I'm thinking I want to kind of paint his face and then I'll glue him on. And that
Okay,
way,
then.
let's see, here's some black. 'Cause I feel like he's going to be difficult to paint
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to paint when you have
once
him
he's
the
on
miniature.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. But I hate painting miniatures that are partly assembled.
Yeah.
I'm always scared of ruining it after I've like painted it and have to put it together. I'm like scared of ruining it. Getting paint or getting glue somewhere I don't want it to be.
I'm going to make a reddish gray color for his mouth. So he has like some gums basically, and then I'll paint his little teeth individually. And I think I'm going to use a little blue. This is like a blue-green. I'm going to go around the edges of his lips. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Sometimes I choose dark colors for shadows that might or might not work. Yeah, that works okay.
Well, it depends. If you're doing like very cartoony stuff, you can do whatever colors you want, really.
Right,
looks
exactly.
fine.
That's what I was thinking.
It's not realistic, right? No, she's like she's like not realistic at all, right?
She is a cartoon. Yeah.
Well, it was very fantastic, right? So there can be lots of like little light sources you don't actually see on the model. So, like, do bunnies hatch from eggs?
Right, exactly.
Well, just
Then
lots of
I'm
little
gonna-
things.
I'll use a skin tone color for the teeth rather than a straight
Ew.
white.
Skin, flesh teeth would be terrifying.
No, I mean it's just like a really light flesh tone. It won't read as
But-
flesh. It'll read as white.
Well, I'm just thinking like in the Kingdom Death, like I'm sure some kind of creature has like fingers as teeth. Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be just terrifying?
This is tricky.
What else?
Because his teeth got a little bit covered up with super glue, so I'm kind of having to make them up. Because there's no definition, so I'm just freehanding these teeth on here. As best as I
Nothing
can,
wrong with that.
anyway. That's
Lots of
good.
miniatures,
You'll love
lots of
it.
detail.
I'm
Lots of, like,
planting my
really fine
subliminal
models,
messages
details,
now,
so I can
Toad.
read the
You'll
line.
love it.
Yeah, it's looking good. I'm watching right now.
Good. Okay. Oh, Cajun Mage, send that to Rainer, and he can post it. That's the video of this, or send it to Mike. Mike, could you post that link? Send it to Proto Maker. He's laying on the carpet right now. That was your chance for a sassy quip, Mike. Oh. Everybody knows I troll my husband a little bit. You don't. Oh, Cajun Mage is supposed to send it to you. That way. Alright, that's good.
Gonna
Put his little eyeballs in.
flesh right now. Made her too warm. Then add some more yellow to it.
So one of the tricks to painting eyes is if you have trouble with that, paint them off to the side. It's a lot easier. and they don't look, there's a lot less likelihood of them looking like cross-eyed or wall-eyed.
I just do it in general because I think it looks nicer.
Yeah, it gives them more character sometimes.
Yeah, it's like, especially the models looking at certain, like this lady, I'm gonna make her looking like towards her sword kind of area because it looks like she's like scared,
okay.
right?
I followed the art because she's looking toward that little tail. Yeah, looking toward her sword. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, he's ready to be glued on, I think. Enough. I mean, to do a little bit of a highlight on his chin first because that's going to be hard to paint once I get going.
There we go. I actually like the gun to her leg now. I didn't like it before, but I think I'm fine to it.
A little bit of a highlight right there too.
Oh.
Ah, I goofed up. It's okay. I gotta repaint his eyeball.
You making cockeyed or something?
I painted right over it.
Hmm.
There we go, that's better. All right. Phew. Hey, Jimmy, how's it going? You wonder if it's possible to get Pinup Percival without having to buy the full wave? Just keep an eye on the, somebody will probably be selling their, what you call it, the gambler's chest off piece by piece. They're gonna make a ton of money off of it. So just keep an eye on eBay. You might have to pay a little bit more than it would be, you know, normally, but I'm sure that they'll eventually have stuff. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of glue and pray. We're gonna do prayer circle again. I know.
Praying glue.
Anything to do with any kind of crafting, I have to do this prayer circle. It's like not my forte. All right, and I'm gonna balance his last little fingertip on her bouquet.
Oh no, you're doing it. It's glued while it's, oh my god, painted and then glued.
I know, it's not good. It's not
So
optimal.
scary.
But then I'm gonna use my Bondic. Don't get a recast. Oh my gosh, I'm so against recasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says of course avoid recast.
Yeah. Well, I guess worse quality, plus it's you're just like, especially like a smaller company like Kingdom Death, they're not like GW or like Private Press. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
Okay.
it's just
I need a
not
pen
good.
light. 1 second.
Yeah. Always look hard for their products and brands. Okay.
I am misplaced. There it is. I found it.
I might try doing the texture on her legging right now.
RJC, I don't agree. I'm sorry.
See if I can not screw up her texture. You wanted a mesh on her leg, right? Like a
All right.
fish.
Yeah, if you want to, you don't have to.
You want some examples?
I was just trying to bully you. That's all.
No. My girlfriend suggested another, maybe even more complex method, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what she says. Okay.
I'm going to use a little bit of this. Whoop.
I don't want. Oh my god, it's freehand, really?
And a little bit more of this pink.
It'll look like type 20, like a fishnet kind of look. Let's see. Oh my god. No, that is. No, that's too much.
All right. New topic, guys. What do you guys think of this so far? Tell me what you think of the bunny on the back. Give him some, hopefully, I'm scared that he's gonna have the bondage is holding him on, but he's not secure. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's not glued to the actual model. He's glued to the paint, which is
Right.
not as secure as.
Kind of. Yeah. Sort of, yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there.
It's too warm right now. The paint's drying too fast.
Big cat hair. Holy cow.
Oh. Different problems.
All right. So this part right here is bugging me. I'm worried about if I cut it off, it will be bad.
What part?
Don't look.
I won't make any loud noises.
Right. Don't scream.
No scream.
All right, I fixed it. I think I fixed the part that I didn't like anyway.
I trust you.
Okay, good. You'll love it.
I know I will. Don't worry. Don't.
All right, and I'm gonna add a little bit of orange color in her hair or in his ear. I think it'll be prettier. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. That kind of goes with her skin too. Now he looks a little bit more alive than he was. That's cool. Okay.
Mine are kind of zombie-esque. Kind of like that, because they're weird monster creatures, right? Oh.
Do a little bit more reddish colors.
I did a bit of fishnet for you. Very wide.
Oh,
one.
good, good.
Let's see.
A little bit of a glaze on his face. There we go.
I'm scared to ruin my other paint job. Like
I know. It's like it's that last little bit, and I can't remember once. I had a client once. He was a good client, but he would often critique my work after it was done,
Oh.
and that would only make me want to go work on it some more, right?
Yeah.
And at some point, you kind of have to say, well, it's done because that's how much you offered to pay for it, right? And so, and one time he critiqued it so much that I was like, okay, I went and worked on it, and I made it worse accidentally. And I told him,
Yep.
I was like, sometimes it's done when the artist says it's done.
Yeah.
So, but he got it, you know.
He got what he deserved now.
Well, he not that, but he just like he understood it after that. And he didn't art direct me.
Yeah.
Go a little bit of gold. Feel like I need a little bit of peach tone down here, maybe a little bit of reddish color, kind of a, ooh, I like that. Yes. Okay. Super, super cute. All right, I'm gonna flip her over and sign her right after I nitpick her a little bit.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of nitpicking once I'm off stream, so I can see it a
Yeah,
little better.
it's so much easier to see.
Mm-hmm. See all the
Thank
terrible
you.
things done. I actually kind of like how the pigment turned out. I'm not too. You can kind of hide the. You can kind of hide it a little bit in the darker points. You don't have to like blend it all together.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Make sure all lines line up.
Right.
So like I'm just hiding it in the dark recesses because it's a dark brown, just like the shadows are. I actually like that. But if I go back and fix more, I'm probably gonna ruin it. So I'll just try and not do that.
Yeah.
There's one little cough or misstep will just destroy that.
It's amazing how much mistakes you can hide with paint, though. Do you know?
Well, to the point. If you add too much paint, then you start destroying.
Right.
It gets like chunky and stuff, or you like, yeah. Sometimes it's best just to stop and say, no, I'm done. If you're ugly and you gotta live with it.
All right, I think I'm gonna turn her over and sign her. To get all of the little white tack off of it first. I don't usually sign my work on stream, so people are gonna get to see this for the first time, I think.
Are you gonna sign it?
Yeah.
Like,
I gotta get all the white tack off first.
You primed it? Have you primed the bottom, or just doing like a black ink?
I usually do. I usually have it black on the bottom.
Oh.
And then I'll sign it
Mine's just
white.
unprimed.
You what?
Mine just bare plastic actually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I always prime it because I don't like how the gray plastic looks like on the. You don't have to paint it. I'm not trying to pressure you into paint it.
Well, I don't know. I never look at a model like this. This is the worst way to look at a model, like underneath. Cause, like,
Right.
Yeah, it's like why
That's where
like,
I always sign it though. So that's why it has to be painted on
well,
there.
that's what I was thinking. Just signing her booty, right? She just do like little heart and Todd.
Oh.
I mean,
if you want to.
Yeah, I could try.
That's what you would do. So.
Maybe I just put TM or something like that for my initials. Or should I just put Todd?
Or you could sign it on the edge too, the lip.
I could do a sword if you want. If you don't want the booty.
It'll just look like she has a tramp stamp if you put it on the booty.
I know. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I won't do it on the model. I'll hold off, not the model.
Okay.
It's a bad idea. Bad idea. So I'll just do it on the bottom. Let's just get my number 4 brush out. I'll probably seal it, so hopefully the my name will stay on.
Yeah. There we go. So I have to wait for this whole bottom part to dry because I'm basically repainting over the primer right now with the black paint.
There we go.
That looks good.
My name on it.
Good. We're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna
What?
check. I found some more.
Are you saying I should put on the booty? Cat?
What?
I don't know. Maybe Cat's changed her mind about the booty. Should have just put my name on the booty. No. I guess she hasn't changed her mind. She's just.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's drying. I'm gonna look at chat. Bondic is life. Yes. What glue is that? Oh, we got to show you this. So Bondic is this, it's really awesome. It's a plastic glue that cures with UV light. So let me give you a little demo. So here, I'm gonna put a little drop of it right here, and you can see it's like that, and then it is completely liquidy. You know, I can stir it still. I can add a little bit more even, things like that. Then put the cap on. That. And then I've got this pen light. Now I don't use it, it's not a glue, but I can use it to reinforce super glue. And then that goes on for 4 seconds. A cat herder is now following. That is awesome. And then I'm gonna do the other side too, just so make sure it's cured on both sides, because I can since this box is clear. All right, watch this. Now it's cured, and I can pick this off, and it's a solid piece. See that? I love it. It does cure a little bit yellowy, but like you could use this for so many things. You could use it for like lenses. I mean, so many things you could use that for. All right, we're ready for signing, I think. I like to do white for my signature. And I'll put...
It'd look weird if I did white on gray, so I just did this on the back. In like the recess area, so it shouldn't rub off that well. Plus I'll try and seal the bottom too for you.
I'm gonna put something else on here so that only
My first time signing this.
I
for you.
know what it is.
First time
Okay. There we go. It is ready. And I just got black paint on my sides of my fingers. All right, I'm excited to send this to you.
signing. Yeah. It's gonna be good.
Very pretty. And I'm excited to get mine too. I'm very excited. And I don't know about you, but are you interested in the box and the cards? I don't know if I have. I don't know where my art card is because there's no signed and number card with this. There's just the art cards.
I'll keep my art card. I'll just send the miniature. You can keep yours. I'll keep
Okay,
mine.
then I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. I guess the miniature number, because the little art card has like the miniature. Oh,
No,
it's
it
not,
didn't. I don't think these came
okay.
with them.
Okay, then never mind. It's just in the
Yeah.
model then.
At least mine is not. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine's. Well, I don't think any of the seasonal stuff has that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. So.
Okay, we're
That's
good.
fine.
I'm gonna add a few more touches real quick because that's how I roll. A little bit of highlight up here.
Yeah, I'll be doing little touch-ups later, offline, but she's
Right.
very close.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a look at what you've done. Hold on.
Okay.
Not in stream. Oh, beautiful. All right, hold yours. Cool, that's awesome.
There's a nice, good spot right there
Yay,
for the
thank you for the
signing.
cheer. I like it. I like it that her head, her hood, and the bunny behind her, they're all kind of the same color. I like that. Good. Boink.
It's okay. I mean, worst case, I'll just touch it again.
Okay.
Nothing's broken off.
Yeah.
The second time I dropped
Right.
her.
Well, it is only 8:30, and I usually go till 9. So we could just paint random stuff together. I can work on a little bit more of my bard, or you want to separate, and we can co-stream whichever you like. You're welcome to stay.
I think I'm probably gonna go for dinner. I think.
Okay.
Because it's 6:30 here, so I didn't have dinner yet. So
All
I think
right.
it's time
Sounds
to...
good. I'm gonna go
Well, thank
ahead
you
and
for the
stick
stream.
around and paint some more of
Yeah.
this gal because I started her last time on my stream.
Well, let's see. What is it? Oh, it's the yeah.
It's the last
Aesthetic
bard.
Index.
Last bard.
She's a little too happy.
She's a weird mini. This is
Yeah.
it's a very odd mini, but I like the skin that I've gotten on her so far.
No, I love that skin too. It's really good. I always had problems doing like
A
purple
pale,
skin. It was
yeah.
It's very good though. I like it.
It'll give me good contrast, so. All right, well, everybody give Toad a follow and follow him on Twitter and Facebook also. And we're gonna, you and I are gonna stick around here on Shoshie's Minis for another half hour and then find someone awesome to stream to after that. But thank you again, Toad. I really appreciated and had a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So,
That was good. It's my first split screen, and it was great. I enjoyed every second of it.
good. All right, well, you have a good night, and I'm
All
going to
right.
have Mike mute you and everything. All right, take care.
All right. All
Bye.
right. Have a good one.
All right. All right, everybody, Bill Neary, hello. And Steve A. Texas, thank you so much for that cheer. It's awesome. We're going to go ahead back to overhead. So for those of you guys who were here on Monday, this is what we started painting, the last bard from Kingdom Death. Such a weird mini. And she's got a weird instrument. And yeah, she's just a weird figure altogether. I'm going to paint this part here as a purple. It's sort of similar purple to this. Got a little bit more black in it though. Feel free to ask any questions of me if you have any of the bard. I don't really know her backstory. Like I said, I just know she's a weird one. All right, a little bit of black, a little bit of purple. It's sort of dark color. And I don't know why, but the art card is just a bizarre figure. The bard is not one of your favorites. I wanted to paint her because she's just so bizarre. And I also felt like she was a challenge. Because like you said, I've not seen a ton of ones that look good, right? So I wanted to see, okay, can I make the last bard look good? Or is that a dream that we will have to see if it can come true? I think it's a tentacle monster. Basically, this thing back here, sticking out its tongue. There's a lot of those in Kingdom Death. Oh yeah, the cats are fighting upstairs. If you guys, Izzy, oh, can they hear you, Mike? Can the Discord hear you? Not Discord, sorry, the chat. Can they hear you? Okay. Yes. There we go.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
I can. Never trust a bard. Bunch of liars. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. If you don't include her out of place looking back rig, you can do more with her. It's sort of, I kind of like it though. It's so weird. You kind of need it though also, the back rig, because she's sort of samurai. I think she's definitely some kind of crazy demoness. So there's some blues on her outfit. I need to get the blues out. This one is navy blue. That's what I wanted to use. There we go. There's all kinds of cool, like watercolory effects on her dress. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture those, but we'll see. You don't hear co-host. No, now. Oh, you don't? Oh, now you do. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm going to add a little blue to this blue, black, purple color I made. Let's add a little bit of this peach color to it. There we go. Okay. Her outfit is weird. I do like that color. That's like the perfect color. If you, just to remind myself so that I'll know for later I made it with navy blue, a little bit of purple, this purple right here, which is violet, and a little black. It came out perfect. And I'm sort of overbrushing down over the folds of the cloth so that I kind of skip over the shadows, respect the shadows. Here we go. That looks good. I like that. I am determined to make a good last bard. Not a good, but like something that people are actually like, you know, I actually like that model now. I want people to say that. So I'm gonna work extra hard. See if I can make that happen. It may not work out, but like I said before, I am going to be selling this one. Maybe somebody will like it. It is a collector's, I think it's the collector's edition. I do have the art card for it. So that might make it more worthwhile since it'll be a painted Shoshie's mini version. Did I forget to paint her shoulder? Let me take a peek. Navy blue, a little bit of violet, a little bit of black. Yes, exactly. Thank you for writing that down for me. All right, let's see. I'm checking. What was I writing? Oh, her shoulder. Okay, so her shoulder has a little bit more purple in it, which is interesting. A little bit more purple. Too thin, because I probably need to put more purple paint on my palette. There we go. Nice. All right, so this side gets a little purple as well, just a smidge. And back to the blue. We're going to be painting her some more on Friday. And also, let's see. Oh, I have a secret to tell you guys. It's in the works, but I have a special project that's coming up. Can't talk about it just yet, so I am teasing just a little bit, so I apologize. But I'll be letting you guys know more about it soon. Something for you guys, for my followers on Twitch, that you'll really dig it. It's kind of an not instead of giveaways, but like in addition to, it'll be really exciting. Something that will make it a lot more fun. All right, more blues on the boots. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Oh, she's got skin. Oh man. So I need to go back and paint her skin in her boot. We'll start out with this bright pink color. Can't believe I messed that. There is a guy on the By Lantern's Light Facebook group. I think it's Isawa. I think that's how you say his name. Isawa Ted, and he did a skin tone tutorial. That's fantastic, and I went and watched it. It was on YouTube. He uses enamel paints, like Japanese enamel paints, so I don't have access to those, but he did did show which Vallejo paints you could use instead of those. So I thought that was pretty cool. Trying to paint her skin on here relatively smooth. It's hard to see. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check chat. My glasses are off right now, so if you wanted to get my attention, they do at Shoshie's Minis. Okay. Now we can layer that with the lighter skin tone. Just like this. See? Boom, boom, boom. How good does that look? And leave the sides a little bit pink. And that way it looks like there's shadow on there, right? Flip it, flip it. She's got a tiny pin in her leg. All right, I'm gonna check chat. If you tell us, it won't be a secret. I know. Need to keep it quiet. Ah, I just dropped my paintbrush. Give me a second, I gotta clean it off. Go. All right. It won't be a secret for long because I'm not good at keeping secrets. So I will tell you guys sooner or later. But it will probably, let's just give you an idea. It'll probably go down after we get back from Australia because that's when it'll be easiest to implement. Okay, pink. I need this to be pink. Am I off cam, Mike? Can you tell? Good. Okay, there's the pink. Owned, exactly. Jimmy and Steve, do exclamation point rank. I'm really interested in if your rank has gone up in chat because we just recently had some people who reached master level, master painter. There's different ranks in chat based on how long you've been around and how long you've watched. And so Mike and I need to come up with some new ranks for the new people who have reached master level. I know you're not going to be able to see this. I won't be able to see it if I don't turn it the right way there. All right. Journeyman, you're very close to master. See, Steve? Leanne's journeyman also. Jimmy's Valley Victorian. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, those last ranks are the largest number of points. So they do take a little longer, but they go fast. They go fast. All right, a little bit of white right here. We're just gonna mix that in. Oh man, so you'll never mix that exact color, and that's what's happening here. I need to blend it up. There we go. There we go. A little bit of this bright pale color. Basic flesh color is what I think it is. All right. There we go. That is so much better. All right. A little bit of this white. This is one of those models that you probably want to sub-assemble. I'm painting it after the fact, after it's already been mostly assembled, and it's a lot trickier. We did the booty and everything, and I wish I had gotten the legs because I missed them. All right, so this is where I go in with my black, and I'm gonna clean up all the areas that I messed up over. See? Clean it up and smooth everything out. If I need to go over it with the skin again, I can do that too. You're a newbie hype, yay! I'm happy you're here, Monica. Awesome. Okay. A little bit water. Got to add a little water to this black because it is a heavy body. It needs a little bit of thinning. Here we go. So I'm getting ready for Adepticon, and I want to let you guys know something. So first of all, I'm going to be, so this is the figure that I'm teaching in my skin tones class. It's the Spider Silk Assassin. Let me get one that's already put together and I'll show you what she looks like. Because, and there's a reason why I want to show her to you. Look at her, isn't she cute? I'm going to be doing a paint along for her right before Adepticon. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be for my subscribers. So this will be available as a paint along for my subscribers. So, but yeah, you'll get to see that. And then this way also, then I'll eventually upload it to YouTube. It might be after a month or so that my subscribers will get the early access to the paint along. And then eventually it'll go up on YouTube, and that way, you know, you guys will get to see it as well. So you've painted only 2 figures, but you're proud. You should be, and that's awesome. Those first 2 figures are that's your first 2 figures. That makes them very special. Yeah, Kat, I'm very excited because we'll be painting her and doing basically a tutorial demo of that. And if you happen to be taking the class, then you'll get to also go back and watch it if you're also a subscriber. I may change my mind on that and make that open to everybody. I'm not sure yet. It depends on what all I have left to do before I get ready to go. Oops, did I just get paint? Yeah, I did. All right, hold still, girl. There we go. All right, cutting into the mistakes now, cleaning it up. That looks so much better now. Okay. now with the blue, here we go. This is the navy blue plus the black plus a little bit of that original flesh tone, and then a little bit of purple. There we go. Just gonna base the boot. Looks good. I like it. Okay, so get the whole boot this blue color. Gotta add a little water. My paint's drying out on my palette as we speak. There we go. That's better. Flip it around. There we go. There. Nice. Okay. So we've got, I'm going to flip back to my barred. I'm going to use a little bit of that flesh tone to make a lighter color, and this is what I'm going to do to kind of put that she's sort of got like a little highlight here. And there's another one over here. Make that one a little bit brighter at the top here, and then, yeah, that looks nice. And this little bit of purple. Like I said, I'm just following along with the art card. I'm gonna give her some dimension. So, and then I will glaze a little bit back so that this looks like a little highlight there. 2 steps up and 1 step down, we call that. Okay, blue. This might be one of the moments where I need to go back in and cut the flesh tone back. There we go. I like that. So I'm going to catch all of the little blue highlights on her dress so that hopefully we can give it a satin sheen. Now satin kind of has a similar effect as non-metallic metal. So high contrast, right? Little sheen highlights in places. That looks good. That looks like, if it doesn't look like satin, it looks like a nice dress fold, right? it down here too. Okay. Sometimes my eyes are not so great, so it looks better to my eyes than it does in real life. All right, so tell me what you guys think so far. I like the back a little better. We're getting it, some of those colors in there that I want. See if I can bring out some of these blues on the front. There we go. I like that. That looks pretty cool. For some reason, this little part of her dress has teeth on it. Odd. There we go. Okay. All right. I think that looks good. And then for some reason, this creature that she's holding, he's a weird thing. Got like almost like a bruised, beaten look on the bottom of him. There we go. Oh, is that our end song, Mike? All right, I'm gonna take a look, and we'll be finishing her on Friday. Well, not finishing her, we'll be working on her some more. We've got lots to do on her. I'm gonna look for somebody awesome to host us, and I'm gonna do in chat Mad Love. There we go. Thank everybody who came out and watched me. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all these subscriptions we had from really awesome people. And did we miss? No, we got Tevinson. Good. Okay. And let's see who is up. We can send all the love to. Oh, good. Okay, let's see. So let me see if Faces and Bases is painting Kingdom Death. It doesn't look like they are. So let's go. I haven't hosted Nikki Coles in a while, but they usually quit right about now. Let's see, we've also got Lazy Fawn Lexi. Ooh, that's a sculptor. All right, I think we're gonna host Nikki. Well, I take that back. Yeah, we're gonna host Nikki Coles. She's awesome. And don't forget to spam with emotes here. All right. All right, guys, mad love. And in a few minutes, we're gonna go raid Nikki Coles. Put all my emotes in her chat. Say hello. And yeah, we'll be back here on Friday from 2:30 to 4:30 GMT minus 6. So I will see you guys then, okay? All right, we got 8 seconds. It's gonna be exciting. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.